I've got Swasthya Slate, Shaping Demand and Practices Mobile Kunji, Infinity Data Initiative, Project Leapfrog, and Kisan Vani Sironj. Six on my list.
Hello. Good evening. My name is Rajesh Shah, and I want to start by showing you a picture of a prayer boat in West Bengal. That's Durga Puja prayer boat, and it carries the prayers of a lot of people living there. It's a beautiful scene, but it hides a very secret poison in that land. A lot of the water is contaminated with poison that is colorless, tasteless arsenic. And I'll share with you a couple of sad stories with people who lose their livelihoods, jobs, education, careers with arsenic. Arsenic is a deadly poison. It starts by lesions on the feet and hands, and therefore people can't walk. It reveals a lot of the social stigmas in India. When a woman gets arsenic poisoning, she gets divorced and the husband marries another woman. If the man gets arsenic, he stays in bed and the woman has to take care of him and earn livelihood for the family. Babies with arsenic poisoning have lesions in the hands, so they can't crawl, they have to be carried all the time. And the numbers are massive. 100 million people in India are drinking arsenic-affected water. It's a man-made mass poisoning in history. It's criminal. But the bad story is even bigger, gets even bigger. Half of India practices open defecation. It's massive. The numbers in India they overshadow everything else in the world. 625 million people, Indians do open defecation. The next highest country is China, 50 million. After that is Indonesia, 40 million. So we are the kings and queens of open defecation. What this leads to is human pathogen. If our sewage systems in the cities don't even process 80% of the sewage, we have to ask ourselves, is any Indian safe? Is any Indian not exposed to the pathogen? So if I have a nice porcelain toilet, but my sewage is not being treated, or my neighbor outside is doing open defecation, I am connected. We are all connected through insects, flies, staph, people. So we have to think of the fact that this is a real health crisis, and one that we have to ask if medicines can cure us, because without safe drinking water, no such thing as medicine is effective. They have done studies, they've looked at data. As all developed countries show a height increase in their children. India has not shown any height increase, despite all the economic development. And while health systems make a big profit because of illness, we have to ask, what is really going to cure? So this woman is offering you the solution. The real way for individual health, we know, is exercise and fresh air. For community, two things: safe drinking water and no connection to human excreta. That's the simple message. So we have to have, as a society, an aspiration for India. Just like we have aspirations today here about mobile phone coverage, we want it to 125%. I'm just happy if 100% of all our water is safe and all our excreta is treated. Simple. That's the formula. So how does mobile technology come in? Well, mobile technology can only be one part of the puzzle. We have to change all our processes of how water sanitation projects, toilets are constructed, maintained, measured. And it has to be collaborative, transparent, which is what the Pure Water Exchange does. It completely changes how every funding decision, implementation decision, measurement decision is made. So we've designed a project that can, even city-level plans, why don't we have cities peer reviewing each other's plans? Why do we have World Bank consultants and other third parties just giving plans that don't get executed? The Pure Water Exchange operates in 27 countries. We have mostly rural projects across the world, a lot in India. We have, it's an open thing, so anyone can go check on the status of anything. Why do we want to layer on a SMS layer? We did that 2 years ago to actually find an easy way for field staff and village level people to report on were they getting water delivered, was the toilet being maintained, what is the pollution. Any issue in the field should be easily reportable. I'll quickly just give a scan of the few SMSs we've got. This one is just about progress. The next one is 5 years after completion, there is still water. The chlorine was added, and how many people are using it for cooking and drinking. Another SMS is all about just reporting there's bad smell in the water. So you can get, we track every SMS with knowing the recipient because the number is registered and the project it's coming from. So we can have a history of SMSs, what is happening, if the maintenance did occur, was the report that the washer had broken, was it fixed, how long did it take to fix, so we can track all those activities. The last SMS is in Tanglish. We are agnostic. It can come in any language. It will be tracked on our site to the right project. We've been doing projects for 8 years now. So small dug well projects, large watershed projects. We're working with a lot of partners, 27, 30 in India, working on simple toilet technologies, and we are trying to figure out how to monitor them. So this is one area where all the forces have to come together operating in a new way. The problem is massive, and one agency, one SMS solution will not work. It has to be complete shift. And what I really think is missing, as Mahatma Gandhi was raised out, is our aspiration. You know, we aspire for new technology, new gadgets, new phones, cars, fashion. No one aspires for complete freedom from basic germs for health. And so if we make this our national aspiration, which is what Gandhi wanted, a clean sanitation country, we really can make India a healthy place. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh. Any questions from the audience here?
Okay, if you don't have questions, I just want to show you one website while the next speaker comes on.
All right, well, I'm just going to still call the next Swasthya Slate by Dr. Kanav Kahol, Division Head, Affordable Health Technologies.
Okay, I'll start.
Thanks, Rajesh.